my name is Kevin Williams, and I'm a medical missionary and a follower of Christ. My wife Areefa as well, she is also a medical missionary as well, and we together here in this part of God's vineyard, in our community, we want to serve and continue to follow Christ and follow His example and follow His reaching and reaching out to people. As you can see at the back, there's a building that is setting up. It's a lifestyle center. At this lifestyle center, we, by God's help and His grace, to reach out to the people of this community, of this village here, helping people in not only in physical but also in spiritual. This village here always have people in need of help. And as they come to this center, we hope that they will find Christ, find hope. We give this building a name, Advent Hope, so that they will find hope in Christ as their Savior as well. This building we hope to do massage, hydrotherapy, as well as Bible class, a music class, and so that people can have a closer walk with Christ. We hope that by God's grace and by His help that it will be completed. It has started, it is still away, we have the frame set up, and we trust and pray that God will work things out. He has worked things out so far already. He has provided for us to get started. This was our dream, so that we can continue to work for Christ, to reach, to touch hearts and lives, and to draw people closer to Christ.
Hi, my name is Areefa Williams. I am a medical missionary. Our dream is to reach out to people, not only physically but also spiritually. And indeed, God has been leading us and He has been providing for us. And there is a lifestyle center behind us that God has provided for us thus far so that we can get started. And we know that He is able to finish the work that He has started in us and on the building. Indeed, it's a great blessing, and it will be a great blessing to this community because there are people in need, not only in their health but to know Christ. And as my husband has said earlier, that it will be basically that we'll be doing is massage, hydrotherapy, and also Bible studies and helping others to know Christ and to have a closer walk with Him. So indeed, God has been leading us, He has been providing for us, and I know that He will continue to provide for us so that this building could finish and we can do the work that He called us to do. So it's a blessing to serve the Lord. Thank you.
As you heard from our friends Kevin and Areefa, the Advent Hope Lifestyle Center you see behind me is well underway. It's going to serve the population of Mashabo, Guyana here in South America, and we're hoping and praying that it will be a light and a beacon to this village and this community. As they mentioned, God has supplied in mighty ways to provide for the actual construction of the building, but we're lacking a few things to make this center a reality and for it to open its doors to the people of Mashabo. A couple of the things that we're still lacking would be needing a nice bathtub for the guests that will come for hydrotherapy, as well as water tanks, plumbing, electrical, windows for the structure, as well as paint for the exterior, and ongoing natural remedy supplies and Bible study supplies. We know that God will supply because He has supplied. And we believe that the medical mission work will be the key to opening hearts here in Mashabo for the gospel. And so we want to thank you for anything that God puts on your heart to help supply for this work in this part of God's vineyard. Thank you so much. God bless.
I'll just share this story about how God could use you and how He has used me to help others. And it's a real blessing for me to be trained as a medical missionary. And I will share the story of someone that God has allowed me to work on, and He indeed has touched her physically, and I know that God is able to use each one of us once we trust Him. And the story is about a woman. She was with pain. Her whole body was with pain, and she heard about that I'm doing massage, and she came over by my house, and I worked on her. And the first day she came over by my home, she had to, in Guyanese we said you rest, and you take a rest. So she had to rest a couple time before she reached by my home. And she came, and she said she wanted a massage, and I put her on the table, and I prayed, and I started to work on her. When I put my hands on her, she was just like hollering because her back was with lumps. Her foot, all over her body was just with lumps, how her vein has been not up. And I worked on her. And the second day she came by, she didn't have to rest, was to reach by me. She walked. And before she leaves, God indeed has touched her and healed her. And this is always my desire, is to help people, And why I share this story is to really, the message in this story is that God could use you. Once we humble ourselves, He can use us to do His work. And that's why this lifestyle center is indeed a dream coming true, because I know that this is something I want to reach out to help others.